Little Orange Plum.
Hello everyone and welcome to Little Orange Plum. So today we have recently hit 100 subs on this channel. So excited about that. Thank you everyone who has recently subscribed. And to celebrate, we're going back to my all-time favourite sub. I know it's one that's quite popular on this channel, and that is r/Sappho and Her Friend. So for the first of the day we have So Thrilled for Lacey Nash and Her Longtime Friend. So we have a link to an article in the Daily Mail which writes, Lacey Nash, 50, shocks fans as she secretly weds her longtime friend Jessica Betts, who sang at the actress's last wedding to Jay Tucker. Love wins. Don't think you quite understand what the word marries means. It's a real wedding. They're not 5, they're 50. They're not doing that thing that children do where they pretend to get fake married. They're actual married. 2 women who are actual married. Also, can we just talk about how cute this girl in the suit is? I'm here for girls in suits. I'm just saying, this is very cute. Okay, so we've been going through the comment section and we've got a lot of people who are saying, oh, maybe it's because they were friends for a long time beforehand. I feel like that would still, with any straight couple, that would still read something more along the lines of, long-time friends turned lovers. I don't feel like they would still be trying to emphasize them being friends if they were a guy and a girl married, just my thinking. We're developing a theme here. We have an interesting title. I love your title. That's a great title. It is very interesting. So next we have heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. So many emojis. Are you a humbot? My sister married her soulmate yesterday and I couldn't be more happier for them. More emojis. Girl, control yourself with the emojis. Again, girls in suits. I'm loving the suits. I'm a suit girl. But yeah, it's a cute little wedding pic. And again, with the theme of the episode. Where is her soulmate? I can see 2 females. Where is the man? And I would just like to point out the man who is pictured here is kind of mature looking. This is not a little boy who is saying this. You're old enough to know better. So you there's wishful thinking and then there's intentionally delusional. And next we have, again, sort of continuing the theme, we have Besties. Evelyn F. Leach and Penelope N. Carnahan. Best friends? Yeah, I feel like it's kind of important to note, I'm not sure exactly where in the world this is, but Penelope here died in 2010, meaning she died before the same-sex marriage laws were passed in countries such as the UK and the USA. Evelyn has actually died afterwards. I feel like it's kind of I'm not sure about this. It is kind of one of those things where you do hear a lot of people who were born like before the 1950s who will admit to being a couple within LGBT circles but still feel like they can't do that in public, like in front of the streets exactly. So, I've met people like this at Pride who will tell me they're a couple, but would tell everyone else they're just best friends. And as I say, Penelope passed away before it probably was because these kinds of names, they sound kind of British to me. Could be wrong. I feel like they're English, and she passed away before it was legal in the UK to get married if you're the same gendered. So maybe that's what this is. It's entirely possible this has been miscategorized. I don't know. Maybe they are 2 women who just never got married, decided to go splitsies on funeral arrangements. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's a matter of them still being a little bit closeted and not wanting to come out because they were born in a different time when this was less publicly accepted, maybe. So next we have, you 2 are sisters, aren't you? This comment. This is something I experience too much with my girlfriend. We have, people say that to me and my wife at least once a week, and it's rarely posed as an actual question. They say it with such surety, such confidence, and every time we're like, nope, we're married, and they have to laugh and play it off like they're not totally surprised and avoid eye contact with us after that. If I had $1 for every time we've been labelled sisters and even twins since we've been together, I'd have enough money to hire a dude with a megaphone to follow us around announcing, "These women are lesbians and they're married to each other." I kind of want to do that. Yeah, it's especially, my mum actually did that. It was really awkward because I bring my girlfriend home to meet her and she immediately, firstly, proceeds to tell us we look like we could be sisters or twins. I feel I should point out at this point, my girlfriend is all blonde and tanned and kind of very femininely presented. I'm short and ginger and also a lot more masculine presenting, so I don't know in what world people would think we look anything alike, because we have nothing in common appearance-wise. And also it's just that awkward moment of my mother knows I've specifically introduced this girl as my girlfriend, my lover, who I live with, and she immediately points out that she thinks we look like sisters, and then proceeds to list off everything about my girlfriend that she finds masculine. I'm not sure how to do with that because my girlfriend is actually trans, and it's great when you bring a trans girl home to meet your parents and your parents just have to point out everything about her that is either looks like you and basically makes you basically like twins, or that looks masculine. Needless to say, I have not brought my girlfriend home to my parents for a second time. But yeah, always fun when people try to convince you that you look weirdly like sisters with someone who you don't look anything like and who you've already introduced as your girlfriend. I kind of want to do that to straight couples, especially because I genuinely have met a lot of straight couples who look like they could be brother and sister. I feel like there's some retaliation needed. Anyway, next we have, pals. We have gal pals, Selena Gomez and Julia Michaels kiss and get matching tattoos, just super normal friendship things. Yeah, I feel like I can't remember if Selena's the one from Disney who did not specifically come out, but has been kind of teasing the fact that she's like bi or something. Or is she the one who definitely came out? I know Demi Lovato had her whole Cool for the Summer song, and like she's pretty much, I'm pretty sure she has fully come out, but like, pretty much all of the Disney kids, they've all pretty much come out to some extent and said, yeah, we're a little bit bi, we're a little bit kind of something in the middle, or like, you know, I feel like at this point it's been in the magazines enough. You kind of need to just accept they're probably not getting matching tattoos because they're just good friends, you know. And then there's the way that girls kiss for boys, which is always very showing off kind of a thing and very awkward looking and very staged. And then there's this kiss which looks kind of just like a kiss, just like how couples kiss. I'm just saying, sometimes when girls kiss, it's because they like girls. It's not for guys. Just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna do, how many more are we gonna do? We're gonna quickly go through two more very quickly. We have interesting summary. I'm loving the summaries this episode. You tried so hard with that. It's beautiful summary. We have an article from the Independent magazine, newspaper, I don't know. I feel like the Independent kind of doesn't deserve to be called a newspaper. So the Independent magazine, we have of Cameron Post, the story of a teenage girl sent to a gay conversion center, God's promise, after being caught having sex with her best friend, and was the first to do that. I mean, to be fair, I do kind of get the whole, you know, for myself, my first girlfriend was my best friend. You know, it's kind of one of those things. We were friends since before we were at an age to have like that kind of romantic interest in anyone. Then we both got to that age and we both kind of talked about it, realized we were both gay. But yeah, so then pretty much ended up dating just because we were the only LGBT girls that we both knew. And obviously that did not work out well. But I can kind of see it, you know, as I say, it is kind of a stereotype that girls date their best friend, like lesbian women and bisexual women, and like pretty much everyone on the spectrum ends up dating their best friend at someone. Usually it's not like the whole there is that terrible stereotype of the predatory lesbian who is secretly in love with her best friend and trying to sleep with her best friend and all of that shit. Usually it's, in my experience, just as simple as you're teenagers, not a lot of people are out who are your age, so you just date your friend because you trust your friend enough to actually be out to them, and who else are you going to date? There's a girl. But yeah, so maybe it's not an intentional gay erasure. Maybe they were genuinely best friends who ended up like hooking up or something, but there's a very good chance if they are sleeping together that they are more than best friends now. They maybe have a slightly different relationship than they did originally. Just thinking. But yeah, you're totally not siding with the gay conversion therapy by erasing their relationship, basically. Okay, so next we have, this book is literally a love story between two women. That's like the whole plot. What? Okay, so we have Love and Other Carnivorous Plants. I'm liking the title. It sounds good. And in the summary, we have 19-year-old Danny returns home after a disastrous first semester of college as a pre-med student and struggles with first love, grief, identity, and self-destructive behavior. Sounds fun. And it is under the subject of best friends, fiction, best friends, juvenile fiction, friendship, juvenile fiction. Are you sure? Are you sure? I feel like it's maybe not. It's entirely possible that this should have been categorized under romance and LGBT love stories. It's possible. Just thinking. But yeah, as I say, this is a great cover. I kind of want to read this book. Thank you, subreddit, for suggesting a new book to me. But yeah, that's where we're going to end today's episode. As always, I would highly recommend r/Sappho and Her Friend. It is great fun. So come and join us on that subreddit. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys next time. And thanks for 100 subs again. Bye.